Hello, welcome. I will be demoing my latest feature that is part of an architecture that enables Magento merchants to add front-end capabilities without adding code to the Magento system. So this feature is something I've introduced to you guys a month ago. Today it's ready for a genuine demo that I've tried a few times, but hopefully this is the right demo for us all to understand what's happening, how it benefits the ecosystem, and what are the trade-offs. So initially, let's start. This is a live environment, and onto this live environment, I'm on the home page right now. I'm going to go to any category, and on purpose, I'm going to go to a category that is not yet relevant to this widget. I'm going to go to bottom for women, and I'm going to do a search for indoors products, for instance, with patterns solid, something quite random, and material I'm going to choose maybe something that has quite a few, cotton. So here I'm finding myself with 3 attributes, okay, and that is normal activity into Magento, of course, but people just move on, they try something they don't find, and they go for shopping for their husband, for instance, and I'm going to go to top category. So now I am into a second category, and I see this button that is quite different to normal, and that is my widget. Now I'm going to open my widget, and I'm finding a virtual shop assistant that has a replica of the layered attributes in my system, and an interface that helps me to talk to this system and say what I am here for. But this button here is something that has memory of what I have just done previously. I've searched for indoor, solid, organic cotton. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this filter. I don't have to, of course, I could do it manually. But by automatically selecting these 3 things, 3 filters have been selected now. And what that means, in just 2 clicks, pretty much, I'm going to trigger a search for product in this current category that match this filter. So what is the added value of this search? It has been done by AI in the backend with a prompt, and this prompt is ensuring that not only this product match what I'm trying to find, but also are sort of matching the criteria that have not been explicitly mentioned, but are likely to be relevant. And that's why here we have a percentage that tells how closely I am to the intent that I had. Now I can close my interface because my search is complete. And when I close, I find myself yet again with an additional value. What has been happening is my layer navigation has been also updated, and the match that were part of my virtual assistant now are showing with a percentage that says how much I represent what my intent was aiming, sort of trying to get the product. So this is how my widget works. But what's important in this widget is not so much the feature, it's more what it represents for us. This is a feature that sits outside of Magento, and yet, as we can see, does interact with every part of Magento. And that is how I have created and designed this feature to behave. I've made it so that because it's outside, it means that it can be delivered, it can be improved without touching a line of code of Magento. This is true to an extent. Of course, there is a thin adapter that is here to wire the loading aspects of this feature. The drawing, for instance, is very much a Naiva specific development. But inside the drawer, this widget is in fact very much a completely self-contained React development that talk to Magento through GraphQL, but essentially doesn't have any coupling with the system other than using some sort of API types of services. And that's how I designed the system. One additional thing that I've done is I've created as well some Playwright tests, which can be run before I'm versioning my system. If I want to ensure the system is fit to be versioned to a next version, what I will be doing first is running all these tests one at a time, and only when they are all passing, then I will be creating my next version, making sure that at this point I am delivering something that is better than what it was before. Now, of course, should some tests fail, not only it's an opportunity for me to resolve them, but it's also an opportunity to understand the gap between what I have built recently and what I am about to deliver, and potentially adding some edge cases that I didn't spot recently. So here today I have 3 failing tests, which may give me some work before I version it again. But that is the summary of my widget, and I hope it helps for us to understand what has been happening, how it fits to what we've discussed a month ago, and hopefully create yield to conversation we can have together later. Thank you, guys. Bye.